Welcome everybody to another episode of the Keeping Score podcast presented by Corwin Motors. This week we have some standout players to highlight, including Class A football award selections, and another Valley standout has decided where they plan to continue their athletic career. So without further ado, let's get into it. This week the state named the Class A All-State football team that included 5 Whitefish players and 3 picks each for Bigfork and Columbia Falls. At Whitefish, first team All-Western A picks were Carson Golick, CJ Thew, Scotty Dalen, Riley Zatuni, and Sam Akey. Columbia Falls' Lane Voremans was All-State and first team All-League at both offensive and defensive line, as were teammates Easton Brooks and Reggie Sapa. For Bigfork, Henry Carlson was All-Western A on both offensive and defensive line, as well as All-State. The Vikings' Checker Hickey was a first-team All-League running back and landed All-State honors alongside tight end linebacker Austin Savick. Whitefish also saw Avery Gayton named first team at inside linebacker, and other Western A first-team picks included Columbia Falls' Austin Dodson at linebacker and Cooper Ross at kicker. Those were all the names mentioned for the All-State and All-Western Class A honors. Later this week, the Class AA honors will be listed that I will be sure to highlight next week. Moving on to the biggest news of the week, star running back at Glacier, Kobe Dorcheus, has announced his next move once he graduates later this year. After leading the state with 1,726 rushing yards in his senior year, which set a record at Glacier, Kobe has decided to continue his football career at Butte, where he will play for Montana Tech. Kobe broke numerous records at Glacier and helped lead the Wolfpack to a 10-2 record and a Class AA state championship final for the second straight year. Congratulations to Kobe for a huge, successful season, and we are excited to continue watching you play football here in Montana. That wraps up this week's news. Join us next week when I will announce the All-State Class AA football team, as well as kick off the winter season, which includes wrestling, swimming, and basketball soon on the horizon. All that more in next week. Thank you to our sponsor, Corwin Motors, and we'll see you all next week on another episode of the Keeping Score podcast. Take care.